Hello everybody, it's the Cursing Seamstress. Today is Thursday the 17th, I think. Yes, September 17th. First of all, thank you to my new subscribers. I think I've had about 6 or 7 in the past couple of weeks. I don't know why, since I really haven't been producing any video, but I appreciate it. Just to sum up for people who don't know, I moved about 7 weeks ago into another house and sold my house to my daughter and her family. So I've had a lot of work to do in this house, and I'm going to talk a little bit about sewing here and then just talk to you about the house and what's been going on and what's been keeping me from sewing, although I have sewn. I have been, for the most part, making masks. They've been selling pretty well at that one shop that I have locally. The other shop, which is further away, has not fully opened. I think they're open Saturday and Sunday. And I've got some stuff to take up there. Last year, or the year before, I went to the Pfaff dealership, which is now, for me, probably an hour and a half away. And I bought on sale, because it was off season, Halloween fabric. And I think you may have seen this before. It's been a long time ago if you have. I think I made pillowcases, and I know that's been 2 years ago. But I had some fabric left, and so I used it to make masks. So this is a kid's mask, kid size. This is just the best pattern, and I love it. I bought from Amazon these ties that have that adjustable piece on there. You can slide it forward and backwards to fit. I don't know how they'll hold up. I hope they do well. They're very hard to sew on. You loop, you put one side through and then fold it over on top of the other side and stitch it, but it is very difficult. The machine wants to eat it, so it's really hard to get that sewn in. I think the last one I did, I hand stitched. It was a lot easier. This is the other fabric. I have to get it right side up. Here, it's Owl Witches, real cute, and the inside is that same, this color fabric. It's very thin, but it has come in really handy for the lining on these Halloween masks. So I've got those to take in. Also, let me see if I've got anything else. Some of these are adult sizes too, and more kids. So I feel like things are moving kind of rapidly toward Halloween. They always do. So I wanted to get a jump on that and take advantage of people who might be looking for some Halloween stuff. So what have I been doing? The guys are still working at my house. They're not here yet. They were off for the past 7 or 8 days. I think the builder guy, the main guy, went on vacation for the weekend, and then his main business lately is putting on metal roofs. So he's been doing that, and he takes advantage of the nicer days to do that work. And the one he has been working on is out of town. It's actually in Virginia. And that's okay. Today is raining. We're getting the remnants of Sally, and today and tomorrow. So he's supposed to be here. Don't know where he is right now. It's about 8:45. But he is still putting some flooring down in a downstairs laundry closet, like a utility closet. It was short just a few planks of this vinyl plank stuff. And he's also gonna fix the steps for me because they had carpet on it. And I pulled up most of the carpet. There were a few pieces I just could not pull away. They're stapled in there so well. So he's gonna fix the steps, and he's going to replace a broken window that was broken when I moved in the house in the garage, and help me hang some blinds, and just a couple of other things that need to get done. I think he's gonna help me move a piece of furniture that I can't move by myself. The painters, they haven't been here in a few days. It's two guys, and they let me know that they also had another job going, and so they left me to go and do some work on that job. And as far as I've heard, they're not going to be here today. They would have already been here probably. They have painted almost all of the downstairs except for the master bedroom. Upstairs, they have painted the space at the top of the landing, and they have painted the ceiling in one of the bedrooms. This is my new sewing room here. It's kind of a wreck. I had all of this stuff in the unfinished room over the garage, but now that the builder guy is actually, I forgot to say this, he's working on that to see if he can start on the finishing of that room. I'm just going to finish a little piece of it so that I can make use of it, and it can be heated and sealed off from the rest of that room. But anyway, he's putting up what are called knee walls, which are pieces of wood that go up so high. The room over the garage has lots of slanted ceilings in it. So that's knee wall actually comes up higher than a knee, but he's doing that, so I guess he's going to be working. So I had to move the furniture from in there because they were having to move everything around. So I shuffled that stuff in anticipation of their being in the room over the garage today into this room. So it really is not set up very well at all. I can sew, but I can't put anything down permanently really because the painters are going to be in here. So that's kind of all I have to say. I think that I may give you just a mini tour. I'll take a different camera and walk around and just show you a few things. I've been refinishing furniture. I had some shelves that the sort of the color thing for this house is gray, light gray, and a medium gray. And so I chalk painted this set of shelves gray. It didn't come out that great. I'm not that happy with it. But I also redid a chest of drawers that my husband apparently bought a long, long time ago. And it was at my other house, my old house. It was upstairs, and I just used it for storing linens and things like that. But I needed something for my bedroom, so I did redo that, and that actually came out pretty well. And a friend of mine had some shelves that she was selling on Facebook Marketplace, and I saw them, and about 2 weeks later I sent her a text and asked if she had sold them, and she said, no, you can have them, have it. And I said, no, I'll pay you. And so I took my grandboy Finn, the 12-year-old, and we went over. She left it on her porch and picked it up, and I paid her $30 for it, and I gave her a Halloween mask for her daughter. But when I picked it up, I could see that the shelves were totally made of particle board and had gotten wet at the base part and had expanded, and whatever coating was on it, like a film plasticky thing, was peeling off at the bottom. So anyway, that was fine. I mean, I wasn't going to ask her to, I wasn't going to take anything without paying for it. But just ironically, the next, or a couple of days later, she sent me a text. She had seen me turning into my neighborhood. She's a nurse also. And she said, I just saw you turning into your neighborhood. I'm tearing up the check you left me. And I thought that was really sweet of her. But I have already chalk painted the piece, and I'm gonna see when the builder guy gets here today if he can help me just take off that bottom part where it has, the particle board has expanded, and order some maybe turnip legs, you know, those really fat legs, and screw those on the base to elevate it a little bit. And I think that, I think it'll work fine. So that's what I'll do. I'll just take you around. I hope I hit all of those things, but I hope everybody's doing well. I've not really been watching any sewing videos at all. I cut the cord when I moved here. I don't have Dish, which is what I had at my other house. There is no cable here. I decided not to be held hostage to Dish because it has so many channels that I just didn't watch, and I wasn't that happy with it. I tried to get an antenna to work here. I couldn't get it to work. I think I'm kind of too far out in the middle of nowhere. So I signed up for YouTube TV, and I couldn't be happier. It's $64 a month, I think, but with YouTube TV, unlike Netflix, you get your local channels. So I get local news out of Virginia, and I get all the main channels, and so I really like it, so that's what I'm gonna do, is just keep that. All right, I'm gonna sign off, but I'll be back with an added video just to show you some of I'll show you how the house looks, and I'll show you some of the things I've been working on. All right, see you in a bit.